for us, there's a countdown, so we were able to figure out that you clicked.
I know, but you could have just been talking and nobody would have known the difference. And maybe
are you recording this?
No.
Are we online?
What do you really think about the people watching our game?
Tell
us what you really think about Kyle, the dying breed. Give us your honest behind the scenes opinion.
Oh, Kyle's great. I love Kyle. There's other people out there though. I don't know.
All right. Well, we got 2 watching, and I think we know who they are, so we can say whatever that we want right now. Hey, it's Mike, EruditeDM. You knew that. This is Hyperborea, Anthropophagi of Xambaala, session 14. And for some reason, Vance and Flint have said nothing in the past 10 minutes. I don't know. These could be like AI simulations of them with just like a moving face, but they don't actually talk. I don't think they have that technology yet. So maybe they're spending a lot.
Double.
See if they roll dice. Shayna, pinch Vance for us so he'll say something we know if he's for real. We gotta wave. We gotta wave of him. I'm still gonna call him Bercy. I don't care what his character's name is. I'm still gonna call him Bercy.
Wow. All
right. Well, Dan, let's turn it over to you then for the Regan Century 21 Real Estate Agent of the Year for Xambaala last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not quite, but he's trying to get there at some point, someday. So,
commercial and residential.
Last week,
Ragon Tower.
It's Ragon Tower.
It's going to be big. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something.
I'm not saying it's the most beautiful tower, but other people are.
Oh, I forgot all about Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. Hang on. Here comes Jeff. Don't say anything till Jeff gets
there. We go. I was stalling.
Hey, what's up?
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Thanks for being late, buddy. Okay, so when last we left, our party was exploring the Temple of Helios. They had just, at the beginning, found Ragan kind of stowed away inside the pantry of the place that had been abandoned. He was unable to get out because of the glyph on the door, but luckily our adventurers knew how to get out. They explored a bit. They found some undead that tried to eat them and paralyze them, and it was a good time. They found a ghost dog that wandered its way downstairs and kept barking that they ignored. Surely nothing terrible will happen from that. And they eventually found the treasury next to Pyros' room, which had a door that had another glyph on it that, even though I asked several times where they were all positioned in the hallway, they didn't quite pick up on it. And that was funny for me. So I got to roll a number of D4s, and it was a good time. And they almost all blew up. But they got some treasure. They got the mask of Pyros, the Heliot mask, and then they got out and returned to their establishment where they are holed up. Not the beautiful tower of Ragan at Bohar, a.k.a. the Caravanserai, because that's been overrun with squatters in the intervening weeks. And so we'll say it's been a couple days. You guys have rested up. You've done some turning in of some of the items you found, because I believe I gave you the gold for the mask, or do you still have that?
I thought Jeff was wearing the mask.
No, I did not wear it.
He considered
what I have in my notes, because there was a lot of treasure.
There was,
but we only were able to take the 1,200 gold pieces and 1,100.
Yep.
Or no, I'm sorry. Was it 1,100 or 11,000?
It was 1,200 gold pieces, 33,000 silver pieces, but you could only take 11,000 of it.
That's it. Yes, I couldn't. That was a typo or not. But yeah, so we just took that. Then we had 2 scrolls, the mask, and a potion.
Yep.
That's what we took. So I don't know. I don't think we wanted to turn in that mask. My understanding is the Temple of Rel would like to see this as like a offering of some kind.
Yep.
The reason I was going for it is dead now, so I really have no emotional, not that I ever had an emotional attachment, but I have no emotional attachment to the mask, so I don't care what you do with it at this point.
Ragan is above emotion.
I was going to say you don't have emotional attachments. You don't have emotions.
No, I do.
He has one night stands.
Gold, silver.
Well, yeah. That's your emotions.
Large-breasted women. That's. You know.
I have very similar motivations.
You have similar emotions there, Dan?
I'm starting
Motivations.
I'm starting to get an idea what we could name our party, but I better not say it.
That's your channel. You do what you want. So, but yeah, so you can heal the night. You do have 2 bounties of stuff at your call right now. You have the Heliot mask, which Rajordan had offered you 10K for.
Yep.
He offered you 20K for information about what happened in the Temple of Helios, but you guys didn't quite figure that out. And there was also a 5K for the whereabouts of the witch Acantha.
We did figure that out.
So
I think
you did.
Well, did we get a specific on it, or just that somebody had communicated with her?
You found the letter from one of the priests of Rel that had mentioned that he broke up some sort of altercation in her home and had absconded her off to Port Zangarios.
Oh, okay.
So, and I was looking back at my math. I did give you the 10K.
Yeah.
For the in golds or in experience. I gave you the experience value for turning in the mask. I did not give you the 5K for Acantha because I didn't know what you guys were doing with that. But anyway, continue.
I'll because we're in that hovel area, resting there. I'll just impatiently look at everybody because I'm kind of the new guy with this group, and I'll just say, not really sure what your plans are in this wonderful city, but if you're up for it, I could pay you to kill some homeless people.
That's business as usual at Xambaala. That's just called a Friday night. And we could do that.
I mean,
that's every night.
I
know what you're talking about.
I need a place
Monday
to put
night.
up my feet tonight. If you need some help clearing out your property, you're in your tavern. Sure.
Wait, aren't you homeless, Ragon?
Not for long.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, weren't we all kind of homeless people that were killed a couple sessions ago?
Hey, he hauled me out of that last session, so I kind of feel like I owe the man.
But I don't know if you have more pressing matters. I don't want to. I have some real estate holdings in the city that have been, we'll just say, it's been complicated in securing them long term. But I could use the help in extricating some squatters in the caravanserai. And I also have, well, if you're up for it, we may be able to ingratiate ourselves with the satrap, because as I'm sure you've noticed, the undead cannibals that ravage the city in the evening, they're getting worse, and I think the people are kind of tired of it. And frankly, I think if we took care of that, we'd be in a good spot in terms of our relations with the satrap. And I go, and his wife.
Kathy.
What's wrong with you, Ragon? You look a little flushed there when talking about the satrap's wife.
The satrapess.
She may actually be the real power behind the throne, but you don't need to worry about that. I'll take care of her.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
So, but I know you were looking for the mask Helios, and we've taken care of that. I don't know what else you have on your plate. But certainly, if you're willing to help me, I'll help you.
I'm willing to help.
Fair.
I suppose. It is your property, right?
It is.
I can help pick their pockets before we kick them out.
Oh, yeah. Stealing from a bum. Interesting.
The old bum rush.
Oh, well.
All right.
Who else is in?
So it has been, it's the next morning since you returned, so you get 1 hit point back from resting for the evening, or 1 roll of your hit die, rather. So some of you were a bit messed up, as memory serves.
I definitely was.
Person was smoldering nicely.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Very nicely.
It's important to remember to look for
Toasty.
traps, boys and girls.
Toasty.
Yeah. I'm still fairly hurt after resting, but much better than I was before.
I wouldn't reach consciousness with a D6 roll.
Oh, he's still 100. Oh, yeah. We might have to hang.
You can be at 1. It's fine.
Okay.
You can wake up. They'll bandage you up and attend to you a bit.
All right. I'm ready to take on the day then.
You got a whole 2 hit points now, or what?
Yeah. Let me see. Do I have a cure wounds? Oh, I got cure wounds. I'll do cure wounds on myself and see what happens.
Okay, cool.
Is that one flat or no? That one doesn't level. That's just a flat effect, right?
Correct. Cure wounds is
D8.
1d8.
Ooh. Now at 4 hit points.
Ooh. I mean, it's better than 1.
Yeah, exactly. I can take a.
And there's just a pesky Gloom Eater zombie running around with gauntlets of ogre power at night. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen.
We'll never run into that.
No.
I mean, come on.
I'm sure it's consumed and everything's been spread evenly across the desert.
Of course.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
Everyone's concerned because they're wounded still, I'm sure. Well, I mean, I kind of shrug. I'm like, how tough can homeless be in Xambaala? I say kind of with a wry grin. This place is full of surprises. We never know what we might run into, and I'm sure some fool thinks that they can set themselves up as the owner of the caravanserai. So maybe we should take this slowly. I say, especially looking at Urson and how wounded he still is.
Yeah, I'm still wounded as well, but even after healing,
I got backup care.
I rolled a 1 on a D10.
I got a few points back.
Good. All right, so you can go check out the caravanserai.
Well, maybe just scope it out. And just if there are if they look like they're a bunch of tweakers on
near do wells.
Yeah, maybe it won't be that big of a deal. But if I see an armed camp, I'll have to reassess.
Okay, so who all's going with Ragan to kind of scout the caravanserai?
Gretchen.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Percy's in.
Percy's in. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
I'll go to scope.
All right. So you head on down to the caravanserai. It's not too far from where you are. A couple thousand feet or so, quarter to half a mile, maybe tops. And it's really quite the sight. So the gate at the front has clearly been ripped and broken and re-barricaded shut to try to keep the forces of wretched undead at bay at night, as well as the cannibals. But even when you look in through the gate, you can just see the place is scattered and littered with these toothless homeless people. They're chewing lotus and smoking opium and other such assorted drugs, and it's the worst of Xambaalan worthless society in there.
Ragan, it's your kind of people.
And one of them has in the central oasis area of the outside the main building has erected basically a makeshift throne of all the fancy duvets and pillows and blankets from you assume it was from Aramis Dathok's room. And he sits there. He's got this makeshift chain on his head, like he's some sort of crown, and he's holding a mop, like it's a scepter, and all these beautiful linens that are worth thousands of gold coins are just stained beyond recognition. That you can smell it from out here on the street. It's a wretched, disgusting sight.
I just want to note that Dying Breed is reading my mind. I turned to look at how many. The rough number is in there. Like, is this like packed Indian train car level crowded, or just a busy New York City subway crowded?
I would say there's probably at least about 50 people milling about that you can tell.
All right. I'm going to spend some time examining the structural integrity of this gate.
Okay. Well, it was broken when they broke it down to get in, and then it was kind of patched together with some miscellaneous furniture and maybe a few things wedged underneath. But at the end of the day, it was done by a bunch of lotus-addled drug addicts.
All right. I think. Okay, when the cannibals come in the evening, the cannibals in the day, they also try to consume animals and stuff like that too. So if like horses were out, they'd probably be consumed as well. Is that
Yeah, you've seen like dead horses and stuff.
okay?
That's why you brought, or not you, but your former companions brought a horse inside your landlord's house.
Right. Okay. I'm just sort of thinking, what if we rig something up where, as night falls, we have horses basically pull all that out and just reopen the gate. And then, I mean, I honestly don't care what happens to the horses, but we find a nice safe spot, possibly a roof, just to kind of watch. A colleague of mine, a bit of an annoying fellow, but he liked to take bets on these sorts of things. It might be a fun pastime. But what do you guys think of that plan? We'll just wait till I'll buy the rope, I'll buy some horses, and then just let the cannibals sort them out.
Well, the astrologer's tower is 6 and the caravanserai is 10, so you could see it from there.
Oh, that means I have to associate with wizards.
You feel like
the astrologer's tower is 8.
Trying to get you over to the wizard's tower for some reason. This continued from last session.
No, I'm just saying that's where the
tread carefully, Matt.
Everything goes down. So
it's a trap.
Well, I'm going to avoid the sorcerer's tower if I possibly can, but that's my recommended plan, because I don't know if we want to start wading through 50 tweaked out homeless people. Some of us are, wounded, not at our strength.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, are you going to purchase riding horses? Or are you going to?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to buy a bunch of rope.
All right.
Riding horses, and then I'm going to, because I'm flush with cash, I'll also purchase. Well, you know what? I'll ask around for any kind of healing salves and stuff like that.
Well, the alchemist is gone, and the main temple in town is basically nothing. Right? It's empty. So it's possible there might be some healing available in the Grotto of Rel if you wanted to go talk to Rejoidan.
No. We don't have to do that. All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll buy these guys I'll buy these guys breakfast and brunch or whatever, and we're just gonna hang out and enjoy the day. Whatever.
So a draft horse is 50 gold pieces. You think with 2 to 4 you could rip the gate down pretty easily.
I'll get 4. Make sure it gets done.
All right. So knock off 200 gold. The rope is just kind of rounding error at this point.
Okay.
They're going to come with tack and harness and all that stuff, so you can get that all set up. Those poor horses. For the benefit of us all playing this game tonight, I think you should take the time to name those horses.
Oh yeah, right.
Brown.
Yep. Yeah. We'll name them after the horse. How about Pestilence, Death?
I like where you're going with this one. Yes. Pestilence, Death, Famine, and War.
Yeah.
Paul, your mute's on, bud.
All right.
I'm saying I think we should name them after Jeff's former characters.
Roasted.
Buffy.
Well, that's pretty much what they are. Pestilence, Death.
Yeah. Well, we have 4. We have Darligdak, Gunnar, Gerhilder, and Agathon. So that could be a thing.
You can ride Aggie.
Yeah.
Hey,
So, all right. So you go buy your draft horses. What's everyone else doing? So since I gave you the gold and the experience for the mask, who's running it over to Rejoiden? Since Ragan doesn't want to.
I'm the thief. I'll go over there.
Okay.
And Thieves Guild and all that.
Okay. So you head on over to the Grotto of Rel. You're able to get in past the gate guards. They obviously know you. You're from Xambaala.
I'm sorry. How big is this thing? Like normal human face size, or is it a bigger?
No, it's a human sized mask. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got it concealed in a bag. Then.
Yep.
Not just yeah.
Yeah. Pyros was well known for wearing it during ceremonies and when he was out and everything. He was a big, fat, corpulent man. But so you go into the Grotto of Rel and you meet up with not with Rejoiden, but with his second. And she looks at you and says, "Well, what news do you have?"
I have mixed bag on news. And speaking of bags, I have something I think you will find very interesting inside this bag.
Okay.
We did make it inside of the Temple of Helios, but encountered undead and other dangers, and very strangely did not find any living priests inside.
Okay.
But we were able to escape with our lives. It was a tough fight, but we did manage to get into a treasury area and bring out the mask.
What was a tough fight? What did you fight?
Oh, Jesus, Dan. I don't remember. It was last week.
You should probably learn to take notes.
Oh, that ship has sailed when I left college.
We fought aghast.
We fought aghast. We were aghast. We were just surprised all over the place.
There were big traps.
Big traps.
Yes. Unexplored dangers.
There's a ghost dog.
Well, we didn't fight the ghost dog. Yes,
there was Forrest Whitaker made an appearance, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Gloom Eater zombies.
There were, yes.
Yeah.
There were zombies too.
A couple of zombies, yeah.
No, there weren't zombies. There was something different that paralyzed you. And something that smelled wretchedly terrible.
Yeah, something from the well. That
like a ghoul of some flavor.
So Mielka looks to you and she takes the mask and gives you the agreed upon coin, which we already split.
Right.
But she says, any other news? I don't think that'll be sufficient for Rejoiden for as to what happened, and the fact that there is undead within the Temple of Helios is less than great.
Yeah.
How did you get in without triggering the trap on the door?
Well, we did go in the front door.
Okay. How?
And we were how? How did we go in the front door? That is a good question.
I would recommend.
I think it was one at a time.
Yeah.
She looks at you and kind of puts her hands down on her belt and then pulls forward two punching daggers that are just dripping with poison. Mm-hmm. And she says, "Would you like to reconsider the answer to that question?"
Well, we had a new associate with us who was a cleric, I believe, of Helios.
Okay. And how did he dispel the
another land?
How did he dispel the ward?
Well, I'm no magician. I'm a simple thief, as you know. So I stood by while he was able to get us in the front door.
He did some sort of ritual or something.
But we do plan on going back in. I make no mistake. I'm not asking for compensation as if we came back with news of what's at the root of the problem in the temple. That we don't know.
You do plan to go back in?
Of course, yes. We want to go back in so we can come back and collect that reward after we tell you what is going on there.
Well, I'm going to let you know that when you do next return to the Grotto of Rel, if you do not return with knowledge of how it is accessed, you will not be walking out. And if you do not return with the knowledge of how it is accessed within 48 hours, we will find you.
Well, that certainly seems reasonable and fair.
All right. Well,
I mean, it's not like
Also-
he's dealing with a witch or something.
I mean, this is much less, troublesome to his sleep, I think. So she dismisses you and looks very disappointed and annoyed, like most of the women in Gestal's life.
Spent the better part of my life walking away from women looking disappointed and annoyed. I'm speaking as Gestal now.
Oh, okay.
That was in character.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and cut back. We're gone. You've returned. Gestal's gotten back. He shares the coin with you all from the mask. And what do you guys do?
I will attempt to do the honorable thing and actually approach. I'll go back to the gates and try to hail their king.
Okay. You spend some time like calling in a few of the miscreants and wretched, drug-addled, lotus-addled, homeless people just kind of like spit at you, the ones that have enough wherewithal to manifest saliva in their mouths anyway. Most of them ignore you. But eventually you see this like rather stinky and grotesque and sunburned hobo on his hobo throne. He looks to like some younger, almost servant type, and just kind of motions like this for him to come talk to you. And this like young commoner, probably 17 years old or so, comes up to you and says, "What do you want? We don't want anything. This is our house. We found it fair and square."
Well, I fear there may be a problem with the title to the deed of this place in terms of who actually
There's no
has
deed. It was finders keepers.
Well, that's not quite exactly how
Property works.
well, adverse possession requires someone of ownership.
Aramis is dead. Everybody left. We moved in. It's ours now.
Who's dead?
But title
I
transferred
looked at it
to
mine.
me,
It's mine.
and
the title. The
Yes.
title of what?
The
The owner-
property. You were trespassing, good folks.
I look annoyingly at I have no idea what this character's name is. I go, yes, you're trespassing on my property. But I want to be reasonable here. Perhaps I can, I don't know, offer you a job in exchange for, giving me my home back.
Why would I have a job from you? This is my home, not your home. This is our home. We found it fair and square.
Oh,
The
Lord.
guards even came by and they looked at us and just kind of shrugged and said, and walked on. That's basically admitting that it's ours. I don't care what title you have.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't like it if those guards, next time they walked by,
Well,
didn't shrug.
I put my hand on the shoulder of my friend here and I go, he's getting a little hasty. I just want to
I'm
be
just
sure.
saying, we want to make sure that you are taken care of.
Oh, I understand and I appreciate it. And then I look at him and I say quietly, but we don't want to overtly threaten them yet. Okay. And then I look to him, look, I just want to resolve this in some way, shape, or form, where all parties are, amicably, satisfied by the contract, the exchange. And as you know, a good contract, a good settlement is one where no one's happy. I'm sure I'm going to have to pick up after you people.
You're talking a whole lot of words that I don't give a shit about. And he just kind of laughs and he turns.
Is this mop guy talking here?
This is the like 17-year-old kid, yeah.
Oh,
and he
waiter.
turns around and he looks back to the king on his wretched, decrepit silk linen throne and says, "Hey, King Dougal, this guy says this place is his." And they all have a good laugh. And he kind of flips you the bird and walks away.
King Dildo, what?
All right,
Dougal, Dughall.
All right.
He's a large portly man with a bushy red beard and like a Friar Tuck bald spot on his head. Looks
Nice.
Celtic.
I asked Ragan. I said, "Would you like me to maybe turn him into a torch? Maybe we can line the streets with him."
How about turning him into a toad?
Well, I mean, this could be super easy. I'm concerned about your safety. I know some of your companions, some of your friends are still wounded from yesterday's misadventures, and we are horribly outnumbered.
How many do there appear to be?
There's 50. Yeah, at
over
least.
50. Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
So that's hence my thinking out of the box way of solving this problem, letting the cannibals do it. So my thought would be, let's save that in case we need it, should the cannibals get a little overzealous and chase us down.
So is your plan to, because I guess I heard you talking, were you talking about the horses earlier, ripping the gates off?
Yes.
Are you talking about doing that close to sundown?
As soon as the evening tide bell, whatever siren rings out, the horses do their thing, and then we find a nice high up place to hang out and watch it all unfold. Weapons drawn just in case.
Gee, if only there was a nice high spot we could go watch from.
There's a couple. There's the Tower of Blood where the gladiators hang out. Although they don't really have a way in there. There's the Astrologer's Tower. You do have some sorceress folks among you that could maybe get you in.
Yes, but can we get to the top?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I don't know if anyone's picked this up yet. And how many sessions have we had? 14? Is this the 14th session? Ragan has a prejudice against spellcasters. So
rightfully so.
I would like to avoid that.
What? Why would you have any dislike for them?
So my thought would be maybe just climb the top of the old bar. What was it called? The other property I own. I can't remember. I wanted to rename it, frankly.
Oh, Saturn's Luck.
Saturn's Luck. Yes. Yeah. Just climb up there and just. You know.
I mean, it's the other side of town. You wouldn't really have that good of a view. Right. Yeah, it's towards the docks.
What's across the street or
across the street from the caravanserai? You're kind of in the more expensive district of town, so like directly across the street is just some private residences and mansions.
What's the front door like on Caravanserai?
It's a barricaded, like portcullis type gatehouse.
Have any kind of spell magic, anything that could blow that thing open when the boogaboos are running around eating people after dark?
Well, my thought would be to save those any such magics for our own safety.
Yeah, maybe we can do it mechanically or something.
Right. That's hence the horses and the ropes. And then I'll let the horses get sacrificed. I really don't care. They're just draft horses. I really honestly don't care. But I just want to make sure we have a high up place that we can climb up to once things go down. We're up there safe. In fact, I'd actually point to Urson. I mean, you're not even going to be on the ground when this goes down. You're already going to be up at the safe spot. You're
all right.
Wounded.
Okay.
How would the horses pull that off without somebody leading them? Or
well, that's why it's my place. I'll do it. But
I can't hold somebody if we need to leave someone out as a tempting bait.
If the gate is ripped off, how are they protecting themselves?
No. The gate, they broke down the gate, but then they built like this makeshift barricade. The ropes will while they're too busy being high on Lotus, near the end of the day, we'll wrap up the ropes, attach them to the horses. The bell goes off, slap the horses, they start doing the thing, and then we scurry up, and then we just watch the carnage unfold. And any tried to escape, I pat my crossbow.
Yeah, and I've got my bow, my long bow.
Okay. So that's your plan?
Well, we've got to find this location. We have a few hours. So what is across the street?
Just some privately held mansions and homes of richer
folk. That's not going to work.
Should we advise the local guards about our plans to live?
Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
We're doing some urban renewal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
This is basically just gentrification.
It really is.
This is enhanced deportation.
Regentrification? I don't know.
So you could, if you wanted to. You do know the Temple of Helios has multiple levels. You do know there's a bell tower atop it. That's where the Eventide bell actually rings. You could go up there and observe. It would be about 600 feet away.
Who's ringing the bell then?
That's a good question. Who is ringing the bell?
Oh,
You guys didn't go.
Well, you know, we shouldn't go there. That'd be too dangerous. Maybe we should just go back to our little hiding spot and not worry about watching. I don't know. I want to make sure this goes down correctly.
Yeah, but if we're watching it, it's not like we can control anything that happens after the gate is torn off.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, if we're not around, then we can't be blamed for it either.
Oh, I like the way you think. All right.
Said no one.
So we'll.
I've heard of other adventurers getting in trouble or something for things that they actually didn't start. You know, and
well, how far away is the apartment that was rented?
That's near the Tower of Helios. It's actually very close to it. But it's obviously like a one-story building with a basement. So
all right. Well, maybe we should just knock down the barricades and then beat feet to there as fast as we can once the bell rings, and then we'll just wait it out.
Hey, you know what we could do? We could probably pay one of the dealers to provide them with a little extra. Kind of give them the good shit, so to speak.
You're gonna lace their lotus with what? Just knock them out so they're helpless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there a fentanyl dealer here?
Yeah. What's worse than lotus around here?
There's a lot of bad types of lotus.
Make sure they get an extra helping of bad stuff.
No, I after pondering that idea, I look you dead in the eye. I go, no. For stealing my property, I want them to be as close to right of mind as possible when the terror washes over them and their flesh is ripped from their bodies. These people deserved death.
But you're not vindictive or anything.
No, this is just cause and effect.
Damn.
Why don't I find out who lives across the street, and if we need to, and it's a small group or a small family or something, we can just tie them up for the night while we watch from right across the street.
Or we could compensate them. They might be more reasonable than these ne'er-do-wells.
You're in Xambaala.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to make enemies.
I'm not saying go around and randomly kill
Well, if we tell them that we're on a campaign to clean up the neighborhood.
See, again, I like where he's going with that.
Property values would go up.
Yes, very much so, and we would be restoring the place better than before, right? Imagine that Ragon Tower, right?
I know. Yes, I like exactly where you're going with all this. However, I'd rather not get any more people involved than we have to. I'm fine with running as fast as we can back to the apartment for the evening.
Well, how about getting? I guess we would need a couple of not quick horses. We would want some
slow horses.
Some what about
trotters,
some oxen or something that could pull,
dwarves.
Ragon is just doing this.
Okay.
I point. I'm like the meme, the black dude. You take the glasses off, and I point to the horses. I'm like, what the heck have I been talking about, guys? We got the horses. I paid for them. We're going to have them do the thing, and then we're going to run. If you'd like to jump on a horse so you can get there faster, I'm fine with it. But I don't want to upset any more rich people. Or not that we've upset. Well, I'm sure we've upset a few. I've upset a few. My former companions have certainly upset a few. But let's just get this done.
All right.
Clean it out. Next morning, we'll go through, mop up who's ever left. And then I'll spend the money on a very nice reconstruction of the gate. It'll be better than before.
It'll be a beautiful gate. A great,
beautiful, better.
A platinum.
The last guy, forget about it. He had no idea what he said. Aramis, he was an idiot. A very stupid man. Very stupid man.
Okay. So you guys are going to hang out and then rip off the gates like right as Eventide Bell sings and rings rather.
Yes.
And try to beat feet back to your venue.
Yes, I'm going to ask the more stealthy of us if they can actually be the ones that sneaks up and just with the ropes and try to be nonchalant about hanging out there. I'm sure the tweakers are not going to pay too much attention, but it might be good to kind of stealthily set up the ropes.
Okay, so that's Gestal and Jeff. What's your character's name?
My character is.
He's lost so many. You can't keep
What is the name today? The name of the day is Badagiesel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Badagiesel, the ranger. Okay, so those two would probably be your best bet. All right, we can do that. Gestal, Badagiesel, go ahead and roll me a d12, please.
12.
Okay.
Oh no.
Badagiesel.
A 10.
Well, so it's getting closer and closer to the Eventide Bell, probably 15, 20 minutes away at this point. And as these two are trying to go up there to lash the horses and their tacks and harnesses and everything to these gates, Gestal trips and yanks back on the rope, which causes one of the horses to rear up and start hauling ass down the road. And you bought 4, right? So now there's 3. And Gestal, you take 3 damage from getting dragged down the street.
Can I surf behind the angry horse?
I will allow you to roll me an extraordinary feat of dexterity to see if you can possibly somehow finagle your way out of getting
26
dragged.
Or something?
You need to roll under a 24 on a D100.
On a D100.
Yeah.
Drum roll. 25.
Oh.
You try really, really hard, and you're starting to kind of get yourself up, and then the horse bucks and hauls ass to the left, and it swings you into a market stall, and you take 5 more damage.
5 more damage on top of for almost passing the check. I see how this is going to be.
Yeah, but you do let go.
Putting your name on my list.
Continue getting dragged. But the commotion has resulted in some of the less Lotus-addled degenerates inside Ragon Tower kind of coming forward to the gate to check things out. And as Badagiesel's tying off his 2 horses, they start throwing a whole bunch of things at him. So there's 10 of them. What's your AC?
My AC. I was just working on all that. 6.
Okay, they need a 14 or higher to hit you. They are 0 hit dice schlumps. Three hits for 3d4 damage. Where's my d4s? Where are my d4s? There they are. So you take a total of 9 damage as they rain down garbage and broken bottles and probably some human waste at you. But you do get it tied off as you're kind of making your way away from the gate.
I'm imagining me sipping wine with Zahn, Zal, and Urson, and I'm very happy about this plan. And then behind me, horse runs, people getting dragged, screams and shouts, and then I'm just kind of
you just hear Gestal going, "Fuck!"
Is he being dragged kind of like in the stirrup or something?
Yep. So
I go, and then I say, "God damn this city!"
And so you see Badagiesel roll up on you guys. He's like, "Oh, I think I got it," but he's bleeding. Looks like one of them might have thrown some piles of feces at him and rotten food and just.
This was your idea, huh?
I hand him my glass of wine. Go ahead and finish this. You've earned it. And I'll make my way over to where the horses are, and I'll tell the rest of them maybe you should start making your way to the safe spot.
Yeah.
All right.
And as I'm going, I'm pulling out my crossbow, and if I see anyone trying to untie the ropes, I'm going to take a shot at them.
They've all kind of gone back to what they're doing. They didn't even bother looking at the gate.
Awesome. Perfect.
All right. Eventide bell goes off. Dong.
I smack the horses, and I'm going to jump on one of them.
Okay.
We're going to pull these things out. Let's go.
All right. Jump, then smack, or smack, then jump? Important distinction.
Jump and then smack.
All right.
Faster than zip. Yeah.
An 8. Okay. Both of the gates get ripped off by these horses, and the one that you're on just starts tearing ass through the town. You're trying to guide him, but he's a bit spooked between getting slapped right as the bell went off, and but you're able to make me a test of dexterity, please. Roll a d6.
Okay, d6. Okay.
Yep.
That's a 3.
Okay.
I gotta get my character sheet up, and it is dex test. Oh, I have a 2 and 6, so I failed.
Okay. So you're trying to control this horse, but you don't really have a good handle on the reins. So it's just kind of running through the city randomly. Roll me a d10.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. You realize that it has kind of turned to the north and then turned again towards the east, and it is actually right in front of the satrap's palace. And you're starting to see these things coming in from the outer city. Terrible looking things.
Okay, so heading towards the satrap palace. Obviously, the gates are probably closed.
Yep, gates definitely closed. The satrap's house is 7, and the caravanserai is 10.
All right, so and that's kind of like behind me.
Yep. Yeah, the opposite direction you wanted to go.
Okay.
You wanted to go west. The horse went east.
Okay.
The rest of you make it back to your hovel.
Good.
Oh shit.
Rogan?
I'm gonna have to make a new character. I suspect I'm gonna have to make a new character. I am going to.
You can hop off and try to run. You can try to regain control of the horse with another dexterity check.
I'll
let you make a strength this time now that you've gotten over the initial burst forward.
Okay.
Do we see him as part of wherever we're hiding? Are we up high, or are we just in our?
No, you guys were heading back to your apartment building.
Our little apartment. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't want to disturb any of the rich people.
Yeah.
We're gonna tie him up
now. Okay, this is gonna be some DM interpretation here.
Okay.
Now, when you think about it, right? Domesticated animals do learn a few words with their masters as they
commands. Yes.
So I would like to cast command and just say "calm" to the horse.
I like it. That's good. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you command the horse and you tell it to calm. Roll me a d12.
Oh no, 9.
Okay. It's starting to kind of calm down, and then it sees the oncoming wave of like zombies dragging their intestines, and
right.
It turns around and starts hauling ass, and you're going away down. It cuts through the market square, and 9 is the Temple of Helios, is where it has now arrived, and it's finally starting to calm down again. Temple of Helios is where you needed to be.
Getting to see all the sights and
all right,
tourist attractions in town.
All right, yeah, no, just like All right. Well, if I get to where I'm supposed to be, I will.
You're pretty close. You can at this point kind of get it, dismount it. You can get into Your landlord did say very clearly, no horses inside my house. So I'm not sure what you're going to do with the horse. I don't know if you care.
Well, I'm going to look the horse in the eyes and I say,
Easy.
Ragan Opahar is nothing without his word and his honor. I'll pay for any damages that you may inadvertently create, and I'm going to bring the horse in. Okay. You have saved my life, and I always repay my debts.
Good old pestilence.
Yes, this is pestilence.
That's pestilence. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are inside of the apartment, and the Ragan shows up a bit later, barricades the door behind him, ushers a draft horse inside the building, and your landlord is just losing her absolute mind.
I throw her 50 gold pieces.
She suddenly doesn't care ananymore, and she turns to her
Shut
room.
up, woman.
Sakura kind of glares at you a little bit, and she says, by the way, I know you call my house the Hole. And then she walks away.
It's a mighty fine hole. One of the best in the city, let me tell you.
She looks at you with a weird look in her eyes and says, it used to be. And then she kind of grins a little bit and then leaves.
I get the feeling she doesn't like you much, Ragan.
Or maybe she likes him a bit too much. Maybe that's his new queen. So,
oh, God.
Wait till the Fat Trap's wife learns about this.
So,
catfight.
As you guys are in the basement for your evening, you do start to hear a banging on like the cellar door up top. I don't know if the mic was picking it up.
I heard it.
Oh, lucky me.
Oh, no.
After a few moments, you hear a rip, and there's this large zombie that has this beautiful pair of gloves.
Oh, Jesus.
And
of course you.
He looks like, it's weird. He's got like this like almost frail body like that of he's wearing some robes, but he's got these gloves on. He's like huge muscles and everything. And this glue meter zombie with its intestines falling out of its stomach, it's like grinning at you.
Popeye, yeah.
Friend of yours,
exactly.
Ragan?
I just kind of lean over and I go, I tried to make a claim for those gauntlets when we found them. I was overruled.
You know, you're gone that session, and
yeah, right.
Well, Percy was still temporarily holding them. Yes, that's
true. Well, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Vance, you know what? In honor of Bercy coming to pay you a visit, why don't you hit us with the D6, buddy?
Of course.
Percy's back.
And you see a few more kind of piling in behind him.
And to make it even more honorable, I just rolled a 1. So carry on.
Oh,
beautiful.
Very, very great.
I rolled a 6. Lucky me. And
so how many are being bum rushed? We have the dude with we have Bercy.
You have a very large zombie with the gauntlets, and then there are, oh my goodness, 6 more behind him. Okay. So it's a couple anthropophages and a couple more of the zombies, and they are going to come on down. So we'll do the 2 zombies first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be a reroll. 1 is going after Jeff, and 1 is going after Zahn. So the one after Zahn, ooh, that's a hit. The one going after Jeff is a miss. So Zahn, you get hit for, it is going to club you with its arm for 7 damage.
Okay. He's got 0.
Oh, that was fast. And then the anthropophages are filing in. They are going to do, we'll do a D4. No, we'll do a D6. 1 at Ragan and 1 at Vance. The Ragan one missed. The Vance one, Vance, what's your shaman's AC?
Just a moment. Flip my screen here. 6.
Okay, that's a hit.
Dang
it. You get Bitey Bit for 3.
Okay.
And it's your guys' turn. There are 2 anthropophages, 2 glue meter zombies, and then there's 2 more up at the top of the stairs in the cellar looking down, and you see one of them get like this wry smile on his face, and he runs towards the front door of the building.
I'm going to cast Forest of Bones to try to, basically, I'm going to place it right in front of us going backward because it's a 40-foot by 40-foot, whatever. And it'll help blockade the door and hopefully slow whatever's coming down the hall or down the stairs, whatever, and give us a little bit of freedom to like back away, recuperate, and use ranged weapons. But that's what I'll be doing.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. And that's a saving throw, right?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get that up now. So
okay, one of the zombies saved, one didn't.
Okay.
Both of the Anthropophagi saved. So one zombie is like grasped and held.
Damn it. Okay. Bummer. Well, I tried.
All right. And then what about Badagizel?
I'm going to go ahead and fire off 2 arrows.
Okay.
Because I can do that now.
In this tiny ass basement. All right. Do you have a longbow or a short bow?
I have a longbow.
-2 to your attack roll because there's not a lot of room.
Well, I also have a +2 for point blank range.
Okay.
According to this.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got mastery.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and roll.
All right. So do I do the +2 or do I?
The +2 is going to cancel out the -2 because of it's the restrictions on like the height and the ability to kind of like move and aim a longbow in this confined space.
All right, one's going to hit, and the other one's a miss.
Okay. And what are you aiming at?
One of the things coming.
Okay.
The one that's not held, I guess.
The one that's not held? Okay.
Yeah.
How much did you do?
To me. That would be 7 points.
Okay. The arrow kind of like it sinks into his shoulder and then it just kind of passes on through and sticks into the wall. You hit him, but you're not sure how effective it was. And let's go with Urson. What are you doing?
Cast Undead upon myself temporarily until I figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Always hiding from these.
Okay.
things.
You cast Invisibility Undead on yourself, so the 2 zombies can't see you. And Gestal?
I'm going to swing with my long sword. I roll a 14.
Okay, are you going for the zombie or one of the 2 Anthropophagis?
Anthropophagi, aren't they? I kind of had the feeling they were in front.
They're all kind of like right in front of you. Everybody's in a melee. So you can hit the zombie that was shot with an arrow, the zombie that is held fast, or one of the 2 Anthropophagis.
Anthropophagi.
Okay, roll your damage.
Roll a 4. I'm not sure off the top of my head if I get a plus on the damage in melee.
What's your strength?
14.
Okay. You hit him, but he is still alive, and he kind of looks at you and smiles widely. And okay, new round. Is anyone going to cast a spell?
I will not be. I am going to start hacking away.
All
hey,
right.
you cleric, can't you do something?
Okay, let's go with Badagizel. Go ahead and roll us a d6.
All right.
I've rolled a 6.
I rolled a 3.
All right.
Yeah. Why bother, right?
So one zombie is held. There's 2 Anthropophagi. One Anthropophagi is just going to try to beat the hell out of Gestal because he's right there in front of him. He missed. One of them is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going for Jeff.
Yeah, of course.
Missed. And then the zombie is going to try to bite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is a reroll. 6 is a reroll. 5. Jeff.
Of course.
What's your AC?
6.
6. That 12 is a hit. Okay. You take 1d3 damage. So you take 2 damage, and you can feel the strength leaving your body. You lose 4 points of strength.
Jesus Christ.
It is your guys' turn.
All right. I will do a two-handed swing at one of the creatures jumping on Jeff's character because he looks like he's getting dogpiled.
Okay, he is indeed getting dogpiled, and while this is going on, you hear a lady scream up above.
Get your 50 gold pieces back.
I was literally about to say that. Okay.
Okay.
That is a 16.
That's definitely a hit.
AC 3. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the zombies are AC 8.
And there it is. D10. Oh, so 6 damage.
Okay. The zombie is still alive, but it's like you cut through its neck, and it's kind of like lolling off to the side, but it's still like trying to eat you.
Awesome.
So,
okay.
Okay. Bad Giesel, there's a zombie in front of you that his head is almost all the way off, and it's still trying to feast upon your delicious, delicious flesh.
Well, I guess I probably a little too close to shoot a bow at him, right?
Yes, definitely.
If he's right on me.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take my longsword and try and kill him or get him.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll. Remember, your strength is 4 lower than it was.
Yeah, I don't know how that affects that.
What's your strength, or what was your strength?
13.
Okay, your strength is now 9, so you get no bonuses to attack or damage from your strength.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. D20.
So no pluses to my hit, right?
Nope.
Just a straight up 15.
Straight up 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. For your longsword's a D8.
And that's 6.
Okay. You finish lopping off its head as it's trying to feast on your delicious and delectable flesh.
Nice.
Good.
All right. Urson, what are you doing? There is 1 held zombie and 2 anthropophages.
I'll go ahead and do a turn. Does the +3 levels for casting, does that affect on turns too, or just casting?
No, it's just casting because turning ability is governed by TA turning ability.
Sure. D12. So, I rolled a 12.
Okay. Well, the one that is held fast looks at your totem that you're holding up and trying to banish it away. And even though it's like tearing at these hands that are holding it fast, it just kind of like glares at you with hate.
Yeah.
Gesthal, what are you doing?
That's just mean. I'm missing with my longsword.
Okay. New round. Let's go ahead and have Flint. Go ahead and roll me a d6, buddy. Anybody casting?
Nope.
Okay.
A 5.
A 4. You guys get to go.
Oh.
Lord Marius.
All right. So I think this is the turn I get 2 attacks.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to, first attack will be the nearest anthropophagy.
Okay.
That is another 16.
That's a hit.
Okay.
You can't not kill it. It has 2 hit points left.
All right. Well, that's 7.
Oh, okay. That's definitely turbo dead. Go ahead and describe how you bisect it.
And then the next one. That's a 25.
Did you roll a natural 20?
No, I didn't. That's why I went. Because I saw the 20, and then it went. And I do 6 damage.
Okay. The last one is still alive. Bad Giesel?
A natural 19.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll your longsword damage.
And 7.
Okay. You have slain the last anthropophagy. You notice the one at the top of the stairs that was near the cellar door is no longer there. And there's a strange clawing and cacophony of furniture and things being knocked over in the room above you.
Yeah.
And Zahn is bleeding out.
Oh,
by the way, do I need to roll for how many turns or
no? It's
like that.
You get -1 health per turn while you're bleeding out, like AD&D.
So I'm at. So would I be at -2 2 then.
You are
How many
minus-
rounds have we gone?
It's been 2 rounds, so you
minus
were at,
2 then.
Yeah, you were at exactly 0, so you're at -2.
I'll do a cure wounds on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your d8.
While we're gone, you might be able to get your 50 gold back.
Indeed.
Oh, damn it. Just a 1.
Okay.
Almost kicked over to the 8, but
Yeah, I mean, he's stable. He's not. Oh wait, no, were you at exactly 0?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're not bleeding out. So you're at 1 health. I'm sorry. I thought you were at -1. So yeah,
Nope.
you're at 1.
I burned both of my cures for the day. I can still do extra 1d4 for binding wounds.
Okay.
So I will do that as well for my colleague.
Can for me or for
2 points this time. So you're hale and hearty there, Zone.
All right.
Poor Jeff. I'm sitting here, still not healed up from the other day.
You're dinged up too, aren't you? Yeah.
Pretty bad, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will give you extra 2 for binding wounds as well.
While
I one per person per day.
While the shaman is doing all this, the cacophony of destruction and carnage upstairs seems to have stopped.
I will tell Pestilence that he was born free and let him just run out.
No, Pestilence was upstairs with her. He wouldn't fit down in the cellar.
Oh, he was up there. Okay, well, then never mind. Okay, I thought he was down with us. Fantastic.
No, he was in the living room again.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to take the door that's been broken and I'm going to try to barricade it up using whatever I can find down in the basement.
And I will assist with that because I was thinking the exact same thing as we need to close that door.
Yeah.
Okay. I know she took all the wine. Did she take the wine racks?
And as I'm doing this, I shout back to the rest of you, keep an eye on the door up to the upstairs.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Is there a door to the upstairs in this?
I don't know, but I'm assuming there is.
I assumed that we had to go outside to get
the
places.
floor is outside. That was the downside to this basement. Is there is one way in and one way out.
Okay,
right. That's what's my understanding. Yeah. So there is no way to upstairs, but we just.
Well, then we need to just throw all the furniture into this little stairway and just.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can throw some furniture in there. You can kind of, barricade it shut. There, I mean, it's a basement. There's some mundane tools down there. Maybe some hammer and nails. Right. You can try to break apart some wood and hammer it shut. It's slow going, but you're able to do it.
Yeah, so you're also wounded, right? So
Mike, you wounded? Yeah, from the street dragging, not from this.
Okay, 3 points back for you for.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So I did some on myself as well.
There is a
few more
dead zombie in front of you. Also, I'm assuming that you guys just slaughtered the zombie that was held.
I would have.
Yeah, boldly
walked through that forest of bones and then unceremoniously just. Whoosh,
okay, I was really hoping that you were going to forget about him and it would just
stabby.
Why don't we get one of the dead anthropophagi or zombies or something? So if they do bust in the door, maybe one of us can hold them up right in front and go like that, and see, and they'll think
like Weekend at Bernie's.
Pour them down there, and they'll just keep
Weekend at Xambaala.
They'll go past us, and they'll just we'll fool them into thinking there's just more their own guys down there.
So the night does eventually pass. There is a couple dead zombies, a couple dead anthropophagi, and some of your blood splayed across the floor and walls of this basement. And the one of those zombies has a particularly nice set of gloves.
Oh, one of the dead ones?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
He wasn't still wearing any kind of ring now, was he?
No.
Oh, bummer. Well, good for us. But
I like these gloves here. These look like these would fit me pretty well.
I actually say you handled yourself well in that fight. Maybe you should wear them.
Considering I'm down in strength. How do you recover that strength?
You recover 1 point of strength per rest per day, but 1 point is permanently lost.
How do I get that back?
What part of permanently didn't you fucking understand?
There's always a way.
What part of permanently didn't you understand? So
what are these? What are these gloves?
Gauntlets of Overpower. They set your strength to 8. 18. Sorry,
18.
I math is good.
I'm like, no, I was already above 8. I don't want to go down to 8.
Well, actually. So, the morning bell comes, the dawn bell, and what do you guys do? You can each heal a hit die plus your con mod.
We'll start removing the barricade that we put up.
Okay.
Fully noting the irony of me hiding like a squatter that I tried to kill. And boldly, once the barricade is gone, I'm going to boldly stride towards the caravanserai.
Okay. As you're walking around the corner to the house, you notice the front door is wide open and has been ripped off its hinges.
Okay. I'm going to try to well, I don't know if anybody else is with me.
Are you guys going with him? What do you
I'm going with him.
Okay. Anyone else? Gastal?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Wait,
right.
Where are we, and where is he going to the?
You are by the Temple of Helios in the hole.
Okay.
The house you are renting. The front door has been ripped off the hinges as you're walking away. He's heading towards the caravanserai to see what the carnage is like in there.
Okay. And I do want to mention to everyone that I made a minor promise about us going back into the temple at some point, or we'll probably all be killed. So that's kind of a thing. Keep that in the back of your mind.
Not all. Just the one.
I should have taken that mask money and gotten the hell out of town.
I should, $10,000. You could have head towards what's the other place called?
Nice
the Bullets or whatever.
A lot of miles between you and the.
Could have gone to Port Sangarios.
Yeah. For now, I'll go back to the caravanserai.
Okay. As you guys are heading on down, you see a familiar-looking woman standing in front of her busted open door and says, 50 gold isn't going to cover this. And she's holding a cast iron frying pan that's covered in blood. And you look in and you see Pestilence has his 2 hooves that are just absolutely drenched and the trampled bodies of those 2 anthropophagi upstairs.
Good job, horse.
I rolled attack rolls for them.
I look her in the face and I go, or look her in the eye and I go, can you cook?
Yeah, really well.
You want a job at the caravanserai?
Yeah, I do.
You're hired. And then I'm going to keep going.
She kind of gives you a thumbs up and she's like, all right, what do I care about in here? Nothing. And she's following you.
Has she changed her mind on whether horses are allowed or not?
Well, when you ask her that, she looks at you and says, well, I'm just going to say that previously I didn't much care for beasts of burden, but this one
saved your life.
What'd you say his name was?
Pestilence.
That's a stupid name for a horse. I'm calling him Old Jack. Old Jack's a good horse. By the way, he's my horse now.
We'll consider that a signing bonus.
Sign-on bonus.
Works for me. All right, so you guys head over to the caravanserai, and the gates have been ripped off the gatehouse. There is garbage and stuff strewn all over the street. It looks like a few of them had the wherewithal to try to light some of the trash on fire to get the zombies and the anthropophagi away. But as you open up and look in, it looks like a Dexter episode. Remember when he was in the hotel and the wave of blood came out? That's what it looks like. There's blood everywhere.
If I see a body twitch, a body move, the axe that's I'm kind of holstering on my shoulder here, it just comes down. And I'm just going to
Good call.
And then we're going to make our way in. I'm going to keep your eyes peeled. You never know if there's any survivors.
Most of them were chewed and devoured beyond recognition. Some, it looked like a lot of them, it seems like the face is a particularly delectable spot for these anthropophagi. But there are a number that you just get a weird feeling on, a weird vibe on, so you just cleave their head in half. And one of them definitely at least reacted and started to, but
stabby.
I'm looking for that 17-year-old. See whether or not
the little what about the balding king?
Dougal.
King Dougal,
King Dougal, yeah,
is in fact dead on top of his pile of duvets and silken linens that he had made his makeshift throne. His throat had been ripped out, and that 17-year-old kid, after a while you find him, he had died like a dog in a closet, pissed himself. Face eaten.
I'm going to once we know the place is cleared out safe.
Yep.
I'll spend the money to hire cleaners and whatnot. I know it's probably going to take some time, but I am going to tell them to the cleaners to save the skull of King Dougal for me. I'm going to mount that above the bar or the entranceway, whatever, as the man who thought he could take the property of Raganopar.
I love it. The gate is going to be an issue.
I'm going to spend a shit ton of money on that too. This is not a safe place.
It's going to be a gate. It's the greatest gate ever.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice platinum gate.
So I did look it up. A full gatehouse is 7,500 GP. You don't need a full gatehouse.
You're making an Anthropophagi pay for it.
So we're going to say that they can take the old gate and fix it up, and to get it done the 7,500 is for the whole gatehouse,
right?
So I'm going to say it's about 2,000 gold pieces to get the gate repaired.
What's our share? We're gone.
I'm going to have to. I mean, you take IOUs, right? I mean,
well,
no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm talking to the rest of the party.
Well, we got a cut of the mask.
We'll take ownership, right? Yeah.
The contractor, I just like 2,000. Here you go, and I throw him the gold. Get it done.
All right,
and I want actually high quality. So if 2,000's normal quality, and 3,000 would be better quality, I'm willing to, not trying to split my own throat here, but
he looks at you and he nods. It's a Viking man, and he looks at you and says, I can do that for you. And he extends his hand for the extra 1,000.
All right. I want this high quality, defensible. You know what we need.
He does.
I trust.
He nods. Fancy gate. All right. He looks at you and says, all right, I'll get my boys on it right now.
And is it going to have Ragan at the top of the...
Oh, yeah. It's going to have, big block letters.
Yeah.
Ragan.
Yep. And, okay. So they're going to start working on that. It's going to take them a few days, but there's enough stuff where you could build a temporary, wooden door with like a big heavy timber, reinforcing it. So, but yeah, you have a very, very large.
Can we build stairs indoors?
Are you asking like a golden staircase for me to descend?
Well, yes, of course.
Yeah. No, I'm working on it, man.
I mean,
we don't want
to have
on a new gate.
We shouldn't have to go outside
Patience.
We don't want to go outside to go upstairs.
Patience. Well, no, this is the caravanserai. It's a little different. There's like secret passageways and stuff. I'm gonna have to ask the game master to send me the map of the place so I can study it.
Game master can do that.
Thank you very much, sir. Because once this is up and running and we have some funds coming back in, I will be hiring all kinds of mercs, and we will have this fortified. And phase 2 of my plan to take over Xambaala will begin.
Ragan was given a P&L for for the caravanserai. Okay. What are you guys doing with your day to day aside from commissioning the gate?
I will be busy all day, I'm sure. So
okay,
let them do it.
At this point,
I will need to be resting up to try and recover more hit points.
Okay. If you choose to just rest all day, Instead of rolling your hit die, you get to take the max plus your con mod for this day's rest. What's up, Paul?
Well, I was gonna kind of listen and maybe ask around about Temple Helios to see if there's any rumors on the street as to what might be happening over there. So, because I am greatly concerned. I don't know how many more. I don't know if I'm like the only Helios priest in town, for that matter. If I've not met anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, well, technically you're a pyromancer, right? So, or you're a priest.
Well, so. I'm a pyromancer, so.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d10. Is anyone else going to join him on this rumor mongering expedition?
Yeah, I'll follow him around.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d10. What about Gastal? An 8. Okay.
I think Gastal has no interest at all in being part of Regan's gang, and I'm only saying that, you know it in a metagamey way. I think I'm going to approach the Zunzal about going back to the temple and putting our money together, maybe hire a couple of mercenaries. Now, I know that's difficult because that becomes two different storylines, but yeah, this is my third character in a row signing up to the Regan story, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm sorry, I don't. So I'm all about, he can have his real estate thing and all that, but my thief wouldn't care about any of that. In fact, he'd probably steal some of his money and leave during the night. So I think I'm going to be off to my own clever pursuits in Xambaala and try to find a way to get I keep forgetting her name over at the Temple of Rel.
Mielka.
Try to get Mielka off my back. Try to find out what happened, because we were probably pretty close last time we went into the temple. Try to find out what went on there, and then
what she specifically wanted, and she's on your back for, is your inability to report back how you got in the temple.
Yeah, well, that was just me in a metagamey sense, not remembering what the hell happened last Monday night. So sorry about that.
Well, I know how we got into the temple. So I
mean, but you weren't with me. You weren't.
I wasn't with you, no.
Right, but you could ask him.
Well,
so anyway,
I was already there with her. He was back at the other place.
Right. So you're 8, Paul.
Yes.
The rumor you hear is that the sounds of a barking dog can be heard echoing from the depths beneath the temple at midnight.
Okay.
And
it's kind of something we already know, but
right. Well, that's what was on the table. Sorry.
Okay. I thought you were making that. I thought you were just making that up.
Nope. And Urson, did you roll a d10 for me?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Ooh, a 1.
Oh God, what's attacking him now?
Nothing. He's gathering rumors, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Not everything is terrible.
The rumor attacks. Anyway.
You hear an interesting one that hundreds of years ago, there once stood a temple of Lunaqua where the temple of Helios now stands.
So maybe I need to reconsecrate this place in name of my dear lady.
Yes.
So does Urson share that? Do we share our rumors with one another? I imagine.
I would probably share that as a point of interest.
Right.
Sure.
And then Gastal, you're kind of toiling around town. Go ahead and roll me a d10 as well, please.
And healing up if I need to.
Yeah.
5.
Supposedly, there is an entrance to the subterranean levels of the temple from the outer city.
Let me write that down.
Okay. All right.
Vance, what was your rumor again, real quick?
Hundreds of years ago, the grounds where the temples stand now were originally a temple to Lunaqua. Which is actually the deity I worship.
All right. So that takes the better part of the morning. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do today? Gastal, are you going back to the Grotto of Rel without the requested information, or are you going to try to
No, not yet. No.
All right.
No, I mean, I haven't even talked to Zahn, so.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and talk to Zahn. You guys are kind of walking around the city during the day, like, maybe doing some shopping, maybe getting some salves and that sort of thing.
All right. So I just proposed to Zahn that it's probably time for me to go my own way, and because I'm not interested in the Ragan guys' caravanserai. I can't even say it, and all that. It's more of an independent operator. So I need to go back to the temple. So if we go back to the temple and can get into the Temple of Helios and find out what happened there, we could also hire some muscle to go with us. So we had a couple of extra swords. If he'll do that with me, being the priest, I'll split the take with him from what we collect from the good folks at Rel.
Well, and I tell you, Zahn says, listen, I appreciate it, but I'm no priest. I'm simply a worshiper of Helios, but I am interested in finding out what is as you are, what has happened there at the temple. So I think you are correct in saying that we should probably enter back in to determine what the cause of all this mayhem is.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think the best thing to do is we just go back with the others. Certainly not intending any, backstabbery or anything nasty.
Well, I would say,
but we need to heal up and make our plan.
I say burning bridges is a bad idea in this town.
Yeah, for sure.
Question. Let's see. Urson's got some talents in necromancy. Would there be a necromancer perhaps hanging around the astrologer's tower that might have a scroll or two for sale?
Yeah, roll me 2d6. Let's see how your relationship is established with him.
Okay. Let's see. I rolled a 5. Looks like and I don't have a bonus on that one, so it looks like I probably pissed him off sometime.
Well, not necessarily pissed off, but maybe he's just, not super excited that you're bothering him while he's in the middle of some sort of experimentations. But, there is one. If you go to the astrologer's tower, then there's probably more than one. But you can find one that's maybe not, so consumed with strange and eldritch experiments that he's willing to, give you the time of day.
Right. And I ask if we might have any spare scrolls to help maybe, overcome some of these undead in one way or the other.
He looks at you and just says, so you just walk into my place of business, my place of research, and you don't even introduce yourself? Really? That's what this world has come to? Are you kidding me?
I may even be wearing my mask.
There's nightly cannibals running down the streets, but we have to maintain the niceties.
It is a tower of erudite folk.
Right.
Yeah. And you are not erudite.
Polite. Right. They're polite. They're polite and they're erudite.
He's an Ixian man. He stands 6'3" tall. Looks like he's maybe in his late 20s, about 190 pounds or so. So fairly athletic looking for a
this guy.
Yeah,
but he's got, like, as he's berating you, he suddenly breaks into this coughing fit. It's like this like a whooping cough, and then he looks up at you, and after he covers his mouth, you see he's got blood all over his hand, and he just wipes it off on his robe, and he's like, "What? No, don't worry about that. Who is this that seeks to be bothering and dreading the great necromancer of the erudite tower?"
Right. What? Is that you? The great and powerful?
You were saying? I'm sorry, I was extolling my own virtues.
Right. Well, I can basically look at
how you doing, buddy?
Anyway, so, and I might pull on my mask, and my ritual mask, and introduce myself as Urson, speaker of Lunaqua, and from the plateaus of Ling, and
come a long way.
Yes.
Speaker of Lunaqua, you say?
Yes.
Strange. Not often venerated here. the night is not something that most of the citizenry appreciates for obvious reasons. Those fools.
Well, I do. And then that, based on that, I do impart that I've heard rumors that she may have had hold on this city centuries ago, or was venerated as appropriate.
Yeah, if that's true, I know nothing of it.
Yeah.
But, Xambaala changes. The Zakat desert sands are always eating away at it. I fear one day. Fear. It would be good for this wretched city to be gone.
Yes.
But the desert will swallow it whole, I'm sure. What do you need, follower of Lunaqua?
I didn't actually look at the spell list.
Okay.
Well, I was expecting just a random roll on those. I'm looking at like first level stuff. I've got invisibility already.
Copying spells does require from one spell book to another. As long as
500 plus 100 per level. Yeah.
Yep. Materials cost 500 gold per spell level.
Right.
Oh no, that's independent research. I'm sorry. But copying, there tends to be some sort of exchange of either a worthwhile spell of a similar level, perhaps a coin.
Well, yeah, I mean, I share what I have. I pull out my little bark, scroll book, whatever, or spell book that with my list of goodies.
Okay, he has in his first level, he has Chill Touch, Extermination, Necromantic Ventriloquism, and Right Spell.
You can make dead people talk?
Level 2, he has Skeletal Hands and Summon Daemon 1. And level 3, he has Death Mask and Hold Person.
I will do Summon Demon 1.
Okay. And
on first level, I will take Chill Touch.
Okay, and how much are you offering him for?
I'm fairly flush, so for the and recognizing that it and I can share back what I've got. I also have Exterminate, so he's probably not interested in that. I have Cure Wounds, Command. Oh no, in my necromantic side, I've got Invisibility to Undead, Serpent Charm, and those are the only ones that I have that are unique to what he has.
He offers for 750 and invisibility to undead. You guys can spend the next 3 days exchanging spells because it takes 1 day per spell level.
Yep, I will shake hands and hand over the coin.
Okay. All right. So Urson is going to be indisposed for about 3 days and broke. And what is our dear friend and what about Zahn? Is Zahn doing anything else today?
Zahn is going to, he has prepared some of these. He's got a spell. He has, let's see here. He has a spell called Flash, which I call them flashbangs, basically. And so I want to make sure that I have the supply. I already have some that I've made, but I think I will need some more. So I will make some more flashbangs.
Okay. And what about Gestal? What are you doing? You have you're kind of due back tomorrow.
Yeah.
With that information.
And mine only takes an hour, by the way, to make. Just so.
Oh, okay. All right.
It only takes an hour to make those.
Yeah. Okay. So Gestal, Zahn, but Bad Giesel is just basically staying in bed all day. Ragon is handling the construction works.
And healing.
Healing.
Dan Gestal. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Gestal. It sounded like you were running through everybody. Gestal wants to try to find out more about that rumor that there might be a subterranean entrance outside the city.
Okay. Roll me 2d6.
2.
2. Okay, so that's interesting. So you are kind of walking around through the market district where you heard the kind of mutterings of that from some, random folks that are just purchasing things. And you hear one other thing that was of an interesting note is that you hear some guys talking about the fact that there is a subterranean lake that feeds the wells in Xambaala. But when you're trying to kind of get more information specifically about the entrance from outside, from the outer city, you don't really get anything of note about that.
Okay, I'm going to share that information with Zahn when I get a chance, and see if he, being a pyromancer, if there might be a way he could get more information about that through his channels, possibly through the tower or something like
that. Okay. Zahn, he shares that
Matt's
with you.
dying to ask a question. He's going, damn it, but I'm not there. I'm not listening.
Right.
Yeah, when we I guess when we reconnect, whenever
it's in the afternoon. It's after lunch.
In the afternoon. Let's see. He will I tell him, I say, well, I can take that information and certainly ask around. Where would I go to ask? Where would I go again to ask such information?
Your best chance is probably, honestly, the astrologer's tower, because
back and forth
where the smart people are.
Okay, and those are the same people though that threatened you, isn't that right?
No, that's the Grotto Orel.
Okay, then I will go to the astrologer's tower, because I don't really want to go to I don't want to go to where Gestalt went. So I will make a trip there to seek information.
All right. You go in, you're walking through the astrologer's tower, and you look in one of the side rooms. You see your buddy Urson and a rather tall Ixian necromancer furiously exchanging notes and telling stories about necromancy. But
of course.
Yeah, but then after a while, there's like some historians and some architects and other intelligent type folks here.
Okay, well then I will I'll try to look at the who might be available and look like they kind of know what they're talking about. Preferably, is there any symbols or is anybody wearing anything from Helios? Is there any people in the
there's
tower?
A few. Yeah,
okay, then I will probably search them out. They might have the best maybe information. So
okay,
and I will
actually know. There is a Chimerian woman named Photine who is a priestess of Helios. Photine. And
I'm sorry, could you spell that one more time, Dan?
Photine. She's a Chimerian. She's about 5'2", has an attitude problem.
Good.
Always yelling at other people for not cleaning up after themselves in the astrologer's tower, but she's a devotee of Helios.
Okay.
Priestess.
All right. Well, then I will approach her since I know her, and I will say, Photine, my dear friend.
She looks at you and says, "Did you clean up after yourself before you left a few days ago?"
I did, even though I wasn't.
Are you sure?
I'm.
Are you absolutely positive? Because you were sitting at that table over there, and someone left their dirty dishes out, and I've been trying to figure it out for the last 3-4 days, and everybody keeps fingering you, Zahn.
Beg your pardon.
Well, if I was fingered, I would know it.
You'd think.
So
she looks at you and says,
"Based on
you'd think so, but sometimes." Anyway, what do you need?
Yes. Seeking some rumors that are out there. We're if you don't, I mean, I'm sure you already know this about the Temple of Helios and the chaos that's happening there. It is very sad, and I have some friends with me who are seeking maybe to remedy that, and maybe you might have some information about these I guess these passageways that are from the outside of town that lead underneath and into the temple.
Okay, I've heard a tale or two.
Do you have maybe any information you could give me as to maybe where we might look, or
Yeah, rumor has it there's an old mausoleum in outer Xambaala. It's long forgotten. It's been, beset by grave robbers and tomb robbers over the years, but I've heard tale that the crypts beneath it extend much further than most people know.
I see. Okay. Well, and I make a gesture to go, hey, while I'm here, first of all, it's great information. Is there anything I can clean up for you while
yeah, that would be great. Here, grab that mop.
Here. Yes.
And,
okay.
Wait, why are you wearing your shoes? Why are you wearing your shoes inside the tower? Why would you not take your shoes off? What is wrong with you? They're covered in dirt and mud. Just get out. I'll do it my damn self. Go downstairs. Go something. Go talk to your friends. Whatever.
Once again, as always, a pleasure dealing with you. As always.
Damn right. Next time, clean up after yourself.
And
Barbarian.
No shoes. I'll keep that in mind.
Note to self.
Place that down. No shoes. Okay. All right. So I will then go back and I talked to Urson on the way out. I go, hey, I have some news.
That being?
Well, and I said, well, come over here. Get away from that guy. Can't say that.
Like, I have very good ears. I can hear you.
Yep. And I'm not wearing my shoes, by the way.
That explains the odor.
Suck up. What a suck up. I go, no offense, sir. No offense. So yeah, I begin to kind of tell him, I say, look, there's this mausoleum outside of town. Maybe the crypts underneath will then take us underneath to the temple of Helios.
Do you want
to
tell
be
him
able to get in through there? What?
I was asking Dan if he wanted to tell you.
Tell me what?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, crypts. I'm sure it's fine.
I got nothing to say.
What happened to not watching the chat during the game, Dan?
I know when I saw one that was funny.
So she doesn't need the phone book.
So anyway, you've heard this rumor that maybe this mausoleum outside of the city can possibly connect to the catacombs beneath. Maybe a forgotten undercity.
Now, these cities are built on other, the remains of the cities before them. That's not an uncommon, situation.
Okay. So what would you like to do with this knowledge? It's getting late in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Probably
sleep on it.
Okay. Well, yeah, certainly we probably should start at some point putting the word out for some people who may wish to join us.
Right. Yeah, we need some news.
Yeah. So we will then head back. I guess I'm going to start heading back if he is. We're going to head back to wherever.
I think Urson's going to stay in the astrologer's tower for the next few days, so he can finish his transcriptions.
Okay.
Ragon's tied up for a few days with construction management. What is Gastal doing?
Good question. I'm back at wherever we're all staying, I guess.
The caravanserai for now. It can be fortified enough. Smells terrible. Cleaning crews are working really hard, but they got their work cut out for them.
Trying to stay out on the streets as much as possible.
Okay. You're trying to stay on the streets or off the streets?
Around the neighborhood, on the street, outside.
Okay.
Finding something else to do.
Okay. You got, it's approaching dinner time. You got about 2 hours left before you tie belt. Does anyone want to do anything else today?
Heal.
Okay. Well, for Jeff, you get your full hit die plus your con mod. Everybody else can roll their hit die plus their con mod. We'll say for the evening, since you guys are in the caravanserai or the astrologer's tower, not much risk. The Viking working crew from the docks district is hard at work. They've got basically a palisade erected where the portcullis will eventually go. So it's resolutely defended. Although that night you do notice the the number of zombies seems to be noticeably more than the nights previous. Many more.
We probably added to the number of zombies by about 50.
Not quite. There is still a large number of bodies, but there was definitely not 50 bodies left there.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. This is going to be a problem we're going to need to deal with. And guys, I know we have something way more pressing, and I look to Gestalt and Pregnant Paws. But once that's taken care of, we might be able to ingratiate ourselves with the satrap and his wife by taking care of this problem, which is what we really should be doing. But I suspect we have something more pressing. And again, I look at Gestalt, Pregnant Paws.
Gestalt,
who'd you get pregnant?
He keeps pausing for pregnancies.
Probably the same person that fingered me.
He keeps hiring these women at these taverns and gets them pregnant, I guess. I don't know.
I thought that was Magon's thing.
In any event, I have a plan that's going to put us all in a very great position. Whether you are interested in taking control of the grotto, and again, I look at Gestalt, or the astrologer's tower, and I look at Zahn, or the Temple of Helios, and I keep looking at Zahn. Or, well, actually,
Gestalt looks at Zahn. As if to say, is he looking at me?
Who's he looking at?
Are we doing the Spider-Man?
Why does he keep pausing?
Yeah.
Good, bad, ugly.
But I want to make sure all loose ends are taken care of. And again, I look at Gestalt. Pregnant Paws.
Gestalt, there's an awful lot of
I've been in a deposition before. And I know about waiting 10 seconds before I give an answer.
Very good. Very good. Sometimes silence is very powerful.
All right. The night passes. There is a...
I love playing with you guys. You guys are a lot of fun. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. The night passes without much concern for you all in your relatively fortified locations. The guys that are working on the gate do say that they're going to stay there overnight and they expect to be fed.
They're fed, wined, and
take care of them. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. But the next dawn bell comes, and Gestalt, you find actually in your bed when you wake up on your pillow next to you is just a note that says, "Today, remember." And then it's got the symbol of Rel. And then after you read it, the script just kind of vanishes.
Okay.
This message will self-destruct.
So as soon as I get a chance, I will let Zunzal know that escalating the schedule here. Either that or I'm going to have to get out of the city, and they're going to be hunting for me, and they'll follow me out of the city. Mm-hmm. It's a big desert outside the city. So do you have any problem with moving the plan up?
No, as soon as we can find some others who will enter in with us. That's the key. Is we can't just do it ourselves. So,
oh yeah, got to have some extra swords, some extra muscle. Unless
you would know to find those muscles, would you not? You would.
Unless
such things.
We talk to Captain Pregnant Paws and ask him if maybe, just maybe, they're willing to go back in one more time. Because I don't mind splitting the overall loot with them, but I've got to get the
but I don't. But
and I have to have you there because of your knowledge of Helios.
Sure. Well, yeah, but even with us, we're still going to need another 5 to 7 people with us. I mean, we're going into to a mausoleum, and we're going down into the tombs, and we're going a fair distance.
Well, that's assuming we do that. It may not be the best way. We could still go in the front like we went last time.
That's true.
We could bring Pestilence with us. Maybe that's a better way to do it than going.
Pestilence isn't your horse anymore, and his name is Old Jack now.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. It's been renamed. It's been renamed. So
Jack now.
Yeah, his name is Old Jack.
So, but either way, I still think
Jack
a few
up
extra
some zombies.
swords, a few extra swords would not hurt, considering we have not been in certain places, and we know now that there are some undead in the facility, as well as
only a few
that we know of.
Would I lie?
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would.
Yes, you would.
If you agree, I'll say maybe tonight we have a private confab with the other companions, because the money offered, although I have to get them an answer of what happened at Helios by tomorrow, and it's 25,000 gold pieces. That's a lot of money split.
No, you have to get them the code, the way to get in the door by today.
Oh, just
is that for 25,000?
We were still.
Is the code for 25,000?
No, the code is not for 25,000. The code is because he didn't answer Mielka properly when he went to report on the status, and she got mad,
as women often do.
No, right. I would never accuse anyone of that.
Okay, is there any?
Dan's wife is in the room, by the way.
Yeah. Is there? Do I know? Is there any code? Is there any code for those of the Temple of Helios to like not give out that password? Is there like bad things that happen to people that give out that password?
Yes, but there's no Temple of Helios right now.
Can you change the password?
That you know of.
Technically, you're off the clock.
Perhaps we should clear it out before.
Can you cast Dispel Magic at level 10 and followed by a Glyph of Warding?
Well, no, I can't. So,
okay. Well, good luck.
Yep. All right. So, I guess we can deliver if there's. I mean, I can deliver the password. I guess
we could certainly go back and before we do that, clear out the rest of the silver, right?
I don't know if we can. Because it has to happen depending. We go into that temple, we have no idea if we're coming out of that temple. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
we had a hard time.
Yeah, there's two.
We didn't go downstairs.
Well,
yeah, just to be clear, and I was confused too. So thanks, Dan, for explaining again. There's two different things going on here. There's the original 25,000 gold pieces offered to all of us if we go in and find out what happened at the temple.
20,000.
20,000.
Yeah. Okay. Mielka wanted the code to get it in the front door, and you didn't tell her, and she got mad at you.
I got you. So, and that's the second thing is for me to get her to code really quickly, which if I can get the code, like George Costanza with "Give me your code,"
Well, why does she want to go in there? Is the and what do I even know about her?
I'm not in a position really to ask questions and poke around. And, so why do you want the code?
Well, we don't. I mean,
she'll have me hung up on my nipples. So.
Which you might like it.
Which could be into.
That cost extra.
Matt and me both said the same thing.
Rick's making notes about offer nipple tongue.
What do I know? Do I know anything about the person asking for the code?
Are you a member of the Grotto of Rel?
Yeah, I mean, what do I know about their relationship to Helios? Or what do I know about them?
You know that there's been a long-standing altercation and hatred between the Grotto of Rel and the Temple of Helios in Xambaala, that there's been assassinations and murders and street brawls and all sorts of fun things.
Might be another one to go soon.
Well, now I'm slightly conflicted.
I know. That's why this was a fun thing for me.
Yes.
So I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, Gastal, it was nice.
I'd like to save your life, Gastal, but I have issues with the Grotto of Rel. Why would I want to give them a password into the Temple of Helios for who I worship? We're gonna have to. Can we make a deal with her? Well, I will take me along. Take me along, and I'll broker a deal. She can give us men. And we'll go in
and
clear out what's there.
And
she can do that, and I will help broker a deal. But I know the password, so if she kills me, she doesn't get it. So it doesn't matter.
I'm in no position to argue otherwise. So if you're willing to go with me, you can go with me, and we'll go try to make the case to her.
That's what I think that's the direction we go, because if she's going to have access to it, then she's going to give us some bodies to make sure we can do and walk away with what we need to walk away with, and then of course we'll deal with the aftermath later. But she's going to have some.
Her men can carry the her cut back to her, and everybody's happy, right?
Well, the deal will be that she nor her people will never enter the Temple of Helios ever again.
Yeah, I don't think we're in that position, just judging by Dan's funny faces.
I'm not making any faces.
Lies. Damn
and
lies.
And Grant, I'm probably the only Helios worshiper at this point. I'm like one guy. Like,
yeah, I think we wrap this one up here as far as
I think you guys got some thinking to do, don't you?
They already have the mask, and they are probably seeking some power associated with both the temple and the
Thanks
mask.
for turning that into them, by the way.
And Zahn, by the way, my original question was, why don't we talk with the other three before Matt pops a vein in his head?
I know.
He's like, please include me so I can talk about this. So if you're fine with it, I'm fine mentioning it to them.
You're bleeding out.
I thought everybody was there while we were talking.
Yeah, I mean, I think this.
Well,
maybe
do that. Yeah,
maybe not Urson because he's still transcribing those spells, but the other two would be Ragon and Badagiza.
Yeah, so we get them up to date on what's going on.
Okay.
All right. Fast forward with you because I've been paying attention. Couple of things. I understand the temple, the Grotto of Rel is the sort of patron of thieves, rogues, and whatnot. And I understand, Pyromancer, that you have an affinity for that temple and the god that is worshipped there. But here's the thing. I'm sure you've noticed that Xambaala is all about power and the distribution of such. Why give Rejoiden any leverage over you, and by extension me, and by extension what we hope to gain here, whatever that is? Why give him that? What I see when I look at the temple, I see an empty shell that is in need of leadership, and my eyes fall on Zanzel. And when I look at the Grotto of Rel, I see a potential enemy that could potentially become an ally, and I look at Gethal. What we need to do here is play along with the Grotto until it is ripe for the taking. And then you, my good friend, my new friend, you could be in charge of that guild. So I don't know what they're asking for in terms of getting control of the Temple of Helios, but we cannot give it to them. But if we can delay them, I'm happy to go and cleanse the temple, because that actually advances our interests. And all the while seemingly advances the Grotto of Rel's interests. You see what I'm saying? And then we ingratiate ourselves to the Grotto of Rel, and then that'll hopefully, maybe, potentially get us an audience with Rejoiden, and I can introduce him to the blade of my axe.
I think you're way underestimating how powerful.
Oh, I know how powerful he is. I know how powerful he is. But with a little bit of luck and some careful thinking, I think we can take him out. But you are the guy you're the guy behind the guy behind the guy. You're the guy we're looking at. You're the one who can get access there. You can get us where's what, who's where, all whatever traps, the layout of the place, what to expect. But in the meantime, we have to make them our friend. And if
I agree. I agree, and I'm with you with everything you have said. There's not like I was going to hand them the word. The
Priest
passageway
Zanzal sound. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
It does. I agree. And maybe I was thinking that all along.
That might work with the Temple of Helios, especially since Zanzal has a potential ally, a priestess of Helios.
Bold move, Cotton.
I know.
That he's just met. But as far as trying to do something similar and take control,
it's going to take time. I'm not saying it's going to be overnight, and I'm not saying we rush it. But the bottom line is, in my dealings with Rel, they have been moving to take control of the city for some time. And now with the information that the Temple of Helios has fallen, Aramis has lost control of the caravanserai. Guess who's in charge of that? We are in a very unique position right here. And when you're ready, we can consolidate our power with the satrap. It will, of course, require us to take on the zombies and the anthropophagi head on. But once in fact, and this is something we should meditate on, I'm not saying make a decision now. In fact, if we do that and ensure the safety of the city, it may actually give us more leverage and more power over the grotto. I don't know the hierarchy of that foolish god Rel, but whatever the high priest of Rel name would be, Shadow Lord, Thieves Guild guy, I don't know what it is. But imagine your name. Imagine, Gestal. Imagine. Just...
Gestal, I kind of laugh and I say, Regan, you draw big paintings and big pictures, and I love you for it. I think that's great. My dream is to fill 2 saddlebags full of gold and put them on the fastest horse possible and never see the dust of this God-forbidden city again. We don't have a rear view mirror, but you get the idea.
Interesting.
But that's okay. That doesn't make us. It still keeps us allies. But I think it's good we both know what goals we have.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, because and I'm not even loyal to my own guild. And I'm not alone. Probably every other thief in the guild.
Oh, I know. You're the only thing you can know about a thief is that you're untrustworthy, and if you can manipulate that. Anyway, point I'm trying to make is this is the decision point. We need to figure out how to hold them at bay because they clearly want something that you got, Zanzal. And I don't want you to give it to them. And we need to figure out how to hold them at bay. So my thought is that we flat out lie, and say we know how to get access, like permanent access, unlocking the front door or whatever. You just got to give us a few more days to go in. And I'll be happy to tell them I'm going in there with them. And I'll even finance mercenaries to come with us. But we clear it out for the goal of setting Zanzal in power and holding off the Grotto of Rel. And hopefully, I don't know, we'll figure something out in the meantime. I've been kind of playing by the seat of my pants this entire campaign, which has made it the most fun I've ever had playing a role-playing game. But anyway, metagame aside, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, we leave it there, Dan?
Yeah, I think it's a good place to stop. Look forward to seeing what you guys do in 2 weeks, because next week's Labor Day.
Yeah,
Indeed.
We'll be off next week for Labor Day, everybody. So come back in 2 weeks, 2 Mondays, and we'll be back.
Oh, do I get to heal up over the next 2 weeks?
No, you have to wait till then.
No, you don't, because in 2 weeks we're playing later this day because you guys got to figure out how you're getting milk off your back. Good luck.
Happy dappy.
Oh, that's right. We have to see if Gastal is gone. Well, it's nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Well, thanks everybody. It was fun.
It was.
Enjoyed it. Yeah. Thanks for everybody watching who tuned in and all the good stuff in the chat. Fun as always.
Money by Stuck and Smack.
I know.
Yeah.
Agile's giving you crap, dude.
I know. Hey, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm 40 years of gaming. Every now and again, and I'm sure we've all had this experience. You have a character that you really get into, and it's memorable. The campaign, the whole nine. Ragan has become that for me. I absolutely love this campaign. I love this character. Even if he dies, I'm going to have very fond memories. So I appreciate Dan. You get all y'all. It's been great. I've been enjoying this.
Me too. It's been fun.
Immensely. I just savoring every fucking moment I survive.
I'm savoring every time I don't die.
I liked the command on the horse.
Thank you.
Good one.
That was
a
good.
Good one. So, 450 XP for each of you for advancing some personal plots. And someone asked in chat, I think most of them are about level 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
Just becoming level 4.
Almost 4.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy of 5th.
Does
I'm
that
shy
Dan?
of
Does
Like
Dan? Does the
2,000.
XP include the money we got from the mask or from the
money from the mask I gave you at the end of last session.
Oh, last week. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anybody have that amount? Remember what that was? Because I'm not sure I added it to mine.
Well, I think he included it in the whole total, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Last time it was it's 14,500 divided by 5. It'd be 2,900 from last session.
For XP.
Yeah, but you already added that. I think Mike forgot.
Yeah, I did.
No, I was asking what the gold was from last time.
The gold total. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Was 2,750.
Oh yeah, I didn't add it last time.
We divided that, right? So
no, that was after division because you guys made it out with about 4,000, and then you had 10K from the mask. So yeah, you got 2,750 in gold each.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
So
I didn't add that.
I did not
I
add
could
that.
use that money.
This is why we take notes.
Yeah.
I try. True.
So 2,750.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next week.
Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.